All right, everybody. So we're back here on the arcade, episode 3 of Noel's Revenge, playing some Marvel Multiverse RPG. I'm gonna throw it over to Jordan.
Hello, my name is Jordan. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be playing Michael Donovan, aka AWOL, aka Venom. Uh, and I will pass it to Dare
Hi, hey,
or
and
Sarah.
hello. Oh,
No, I thought you gave me the I don't want to go
no, I
look.
was giving you the your evil face.
Oh God.
They're already in character.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all
Hi, hey,
pissed at
and
you right now.
hello. I'm Dare, pronoun she, they, they, it. I steal every new pronoun every year. Anyway, I am glad to be here and play Exploit, who is doing normally, because nothing bad has ever happened to her, ever. And I'm gonna throw it over to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. She, her pronouns, and I'm playing Hellhound. And I'm gonna pass it over to Mo.
And hi, hello, I'm Mo. I am here for this wonderful game. I am playing America Chavez. Oh, my pronouns are they, they, and then America says she, her. So, figure it out.
Hell yeah.
Can do.
All right, I'm Sean. I use he, him pronouns. I'm gonna be playing as everybody else, and we are gonna get started. The Bookkeepers, Volume 2, Issue 3. We open on a page of several frames, none of which have dialogue, but that kind of give us a monologue or a montage of something that's going on in a different universe. We see at the top it says Earth 8 B. And we see it starts with Norman Osborn, who is working on basically like working on several different things, and we see him going all across the cosmos, trying to regain something that he seems to have lost. And near the end of this montage, we see him kneeling before Null's throne, and then standing up with the Necro Sword. And then it opens the next page, and we see a like 2-page splash of Norman Osborn with the Necrosword stabbing Miles Morales. And we get a text at the top that says, "Everybody gonna respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever." And then we cut over to Earth 757. And we see it says Asgard's Reach, Earth 757, as we see this ship that our team is on flying through deep space. And all of you are kind of still recovering from your encounter with Evil Michael from a different universe. And you are down one person. What is the atmosphere on the ship right now?
I think the vibes on this ship are rancid right now. I think they are absolutely rancid.
I feel like this awkward that we're sitting in right now is very much what it is on the ship. I think that Kid Loki, who is like steering the ship, goes, so does anybody want to talk about this or anything? Because the silence is actually absolutely killing me.
I think saying killing you may have been maybe not
You're
the
right.
best.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll
Ooh.
And we get like the next frame. It cuts to the back of the ship where Hellhound is sitting in the seat that she normally sits in, and the seat next to her where Angela normally sat is empty. And what are you doing, kind of sitting in silence by yourself?
I think just replaying the moment we walked through the portal, like over and over, figuring out was there like any way I could have done it differently? Of like, what if I had gone first? What if I had been faster? What if I had been stronger? Just like I think just beating myself up for it.
Mm-hmm. And I think that as you're kind of cycling through all of that in your head, and I think we get all of that in like thought bubbles
Yeah.
around Hellhound's head, and then you hear a voice next to you that says, "You can think about it forever, but nothing's going to change. And you look over, and in the seat where Angela normally sat is Mephisto.
Dad,
And
what the fuck?
no one else seems to be able to see him or perceive him. It seems like he is there, but only able to be perceived by you.
I just give him like a, all right, say what you're gonna say.
I appreciate that you wanted to go out on your own, kind of explore and decide for yourself what kind of person you wanted to be, but it seems like all that has brought you is pain and loss. Weren't things much easier when you were with me?
I just kind of swallow it because I think things were simpler when I was with him. But I just stare straight ahead and I don't respond.
Well, I'm just popping in to say that there's always a place for you, and I can always give you something to take your mind off of everything that's going on. What was it you said? Something to punch.
Yeah, fuck you too, Dad.
Good talking to you again. And you kind of like look up, and he's just gone in the same instant that he appeared. And as you look up, you hear like an alarm sounding, and you hear Kid Loki says, "Sup? What the hell was that?" As you look out the window and you see what looks like a moving shooting star, but it is like blood red, and it is just moving faster than you could ever catch up to, and it looks like whatever it is, something just collided with the ship.
I scramble and look to see if anybody has any idea what
Yeah, what is everybody
that
doing?
was or is.
Something hit our ship?
Yeah, something collided with your ship, and then there is something else that is rapidly moving away from the ship. So you don't know if that was the thing that collided, or if it launched something, or something flew off of it, or you can't even make out exactly what it is. You just see this ball of flame quickly moving through deep space.
Michael, what the fuck did you do now?
I didn't do anything.
It just seems like everything bad recently has to do with you, so I'm just assuming
I
he's
didn't
another
do anything.
Michael. Okay, fine. Anybody have any idea what the fuck that was?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to put the ship down fast. Otherwise, we might run out of Atmo.
Is there like a breach in the hull or anything?
It looks like there is, and also it looks like your thrusters have been damaged, and basically in order just to keep this thing in the air, you're having to bypass the O2 a little bit, and so you're gonna have to probably put the ship down on a nearby planet.
So I don't need to breathe. When
Good
I'm
for
in the
you!
Venom symbiote.
Rub it in.
Can I crawl on the outside of the ship and cover up the hole?
Yeah, go ahead and make an agility to try and see if you can grip onto the side of the ship and not be like thrown off.
Sure. Whew. Or can I use web? I'm trying to think of something to like can I use web trapping to like seal it up? Is there a hole on the inside? Or is it just on the outside?
It looks like it's on the outside, but it's like it's not like actually in the ship, because you'd probably all like immediately be dead. But it does look like it is like basically causing several systems on the ship to malfunction.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try. Worst case scenario, I die in the depths of space.
Yeah.
Oopsies.
All right. So yeah, with a 15, you're like climbing on the outside of the ship, and you are able to just kind of like web. I almost feel like Venom has like the tentacles that come off, and they are just like spinning, like a big thick web to basically make a makeshift, to cover the hole. And it stabilizes it enough to where you're not going to just spin out and crash.
Okay, cool.
But Loki says, "Okay, I've charted a course for the charted a course for a nearby planet. We're gonna have to set down, and hopefully someone there has things that we can use to fix the ship. I hope somebody on this ship has some kind of knowledge of, either mechanics or is good with people.
Do you
Oh,
any
not
of you
me.
have the Guardians on the other Guardians on speed dial?
Would I? Would any of us?
Um, Zania, you met two of them.
I did. I I mean, like, I know I have Star-Lord's number roundabout via Kitty, even if I didn't have it from the other ones. Um, yeah, I can try to shoot a message. Um, I think it's Kid Loki piloting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like give the Kid Loki's pronouns. I know it's Loki, but making sure.
He, they, I would guess.
Okay, cool. I give them the like phone like number, and like I don't know if this connects via ship comms or anything, but hopefully this might help at least to send a distress signal.
Well, I'll try. And
Yeah.
as he starts to lower you all down onto this planet, that seems to be like it looks a lot like the planet from Thor Ragnarok, where there are a lot of kind of like tenements and stuff like that. But that it is pretty technologically advanced, but there are also just kind of a lot of makeshift neighborhoods and villages that are here. And as he sets you down, he says, "Well, this is not ideal, but I'm sure that somebody here can help us get the ship running again. All of you are going to have to set into town and maybe find somebody who can help us fix the jump drive."
Do you know, can you describe the jump drive to me? So like I know how to describe it to people.
And he like pulls out a schematic that he gives to you.
Thank you. Genuinely. Yeah, we'll try our best to stay out of trouble. I shoot a glance sidelong at Michael. Um, we'll do our best.
All right. Um, we cut over to um, we just get the next frame is we get like kind of a shot of like the multiverse, kind of basically all like seeing like we kind of see like the astral plane and several different universes kind of like spread out across it, and I think we just get like a long panel of like a light moving from um, like all of these different multiverses, and as it kind of zooms in, we see that light takes the shape of a star, and we see like all of these different numbers and designations over all of these different universes, and then eventually it lands on Earth 757, the one that you all are in, and we see that as the star portal opens, that America Chavez flies out of it, and you land on this same planet. You are here on a very specific mission, but you have come to this specific universe because your hypercosmic awareness has made you aware that the Necrosword wielder from your universe is currently in this one. And in fact, you have seen through your hypercosmic awareness that there are several Necrosword wielders from across the multiverse that have for some reason converged on this one.
I don't like that. That's wrong.
And so
Straight up.
as you arrive here, knowing that there is the Necrosword wielder that came from your universe is somewhere nearby here, what do you employ to try and find him, or what kind of reconnaissance do you end up doing?
Oh, let's see here. I think I try to go a little undercover and just like well, first off, how big is the planet? Is it like smaller than
It,
Earth? Is it like
it's
bigger than
fairly
Earth?
small. I would say that
Okay.
it's probably the entire planet is the surface area of Texas.
That's a tiny space.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Hee haw. Make me feel at home.
And it's the whole thing is very Western themed now. Thanks for
Yeah.
yeah, I like that actually.
Yeehaw.
Pew, pew. So I think she's gonna go a little undercover then, like probably get some like local wares to like kind of like a hat, like a cowboy hat, since we said we're gonna go west, well west
Yes,
now.
we're doing this now. I love this.
And like we're like maybe find a button up to like at least cover up a little bit, just so she's not like looking extra dimensional-ish.
Yeah.
And
I love that. So I think that you're kind of moving through. There's like all of these like kind of like there's like a small little outdoor market with all of just like these little kiosks set up, and you're kind of like moving through and you're like grabbing
it up.
things, and you know, kind of dressing like a like a cowboy gay. As you see that there's like this alien that has like 6 arms, and they're all like really lanky, and they're kind of like managing all of the threads and stuff, and they look over and they say, that outfit looks quite nice on you, and like pulls up a monocle and says, you're a mouth breather, we don't see many of you around here.
oh, yeah, I decided just to come and visit. So, it's good seeing you. And quickly before they try to engage in any more conversation, she's going to quickly just turn and walk and try to like duck and weave into a crowd and just disappear.
You know you gotta pay for those.
And she's gone.
I'm gonna get that kid if it's the last thing I do. And like kind of like starts crawling on the ceiling of this kiosk and is like moving around, and that might not come up later. I don't know. We'll see. You're kind of like
Actions have no consequences.
Always.
ducking, and you're kind of like running through these different kiosks, and then you turn a corner and you accidentally bump into a young woman who or a young femme who looks like they're from Earth. And Zinnia, as you are run into by this other person who looks like they're from Earth, what do you do?
I think like Zinnia absolutely gets knocked like down, and sort of like hovers back up, offers a hand.
Oh yeah, I think as soon as she's not just like, oh shit, sorry, and like tries to like offer you a hand.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, no, I'm good too. Um, you also don't look like you're necessarily from here in the nicest way possible. I mean that in a good way if you are.
You know, you're like the first one who told. You're not the first one who told me this actually. Some guy just said that, and I think you should actually like look out for him to see, make sure he's like not around. But yeah, and she like fixes her hat. She's like, yeah, You're not from here either, are you?
No, Earth.
Oh, Earth.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, yeah, Earth.
yeah. Krakoa, you know,
Yeah.
I just gesture to the 4 eyes I have.
Which you
Okay.
can kind of pick up on the fact that she's a mutant from between her appearance and also her mention of Krakoa.
Oh, okay. I think I met a few from Krakoa. That's a place, right?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before in in my hometown. But you know, I think it's nice to meet you. I'm gonna get going. Okay, bye.
Well,
And she just
well,
started just walking off.
You, I think I like fly to keep up.
Oh, you
'Cause
start
I-
flying, I start flying.
I'm
Um,
just
Happy Pride, y'all.
immediately start chasing each other in the sky. Maybe we could help each other figure out where to go. You seem also lost.
Oh no, I'm not. I think she like pauses and like float in midair, and like her hair is like floating, and like the hat started to like float up a little bit. She's trying to like push it back down. Well, you see, I'm on a mission. I have been sent here to find someone, and yeah, I need to go find them.
I could potentially help. I'm trying to find a ship so we can find a guy in particular too, but I, I don't know. I just think that maybe I could use a friend today. It's been a lot lately.
Oh no, what happened? And she's gonna like float down and like stand there.
I think at what happened, there's the face of someone who's trying to grasp with like where to begin. Um, okay, so micro level kicked out of my house. Macro level, a symbiote god thing is trying to kill my friend, who is the reason why I got kicked out of my house. Um, and it's a whole problem. Lots of guys are showing up from across the multiverse.
Multiverse?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've done that. It's a lot.
Symbiote, you say?
Yeah, yeah. You know,
I think we can help each
tentacles.
other actually. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and I think she like looks around, make sure like no one's like really listening. She's like, "Well, I'm from another multiverse, just FYI."
Okay, yeah. I've
Um,
bounced around the multiverse. It's a lot.
it's a lot. And I don't know how many people you met from other timelines or whatever, but here I am, and I'm actually here for to find mm, um to find someone who may be causing the symbiote issues.
Yeah. So like, I'm guessing big evil sword covered
Oh
in like
yeah,
goo. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It's
the
a
Necrosword.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. No, we've ran into what, two of those already? Not including the one
Yeah, I
that
heard they're all
friend
merging
has. Yeah,
here. It's so weird.
yeah. Nope. It's because of the symbiote god being mad at my friends specifically.
Yeah, I
I
heard
can
about that.
introduce you if you like.
To the symbiote god? No thanks.
No, no, to my friend,
Oh,
the
okay,
reason.
yeah,
Yeah. Uh,
sure.
um, and yeah, I feel like despite flying away, I think it's pretty easy for me to locate everyone else.
I
Oh,
almost
by the way, I'm America Chavez, by the way.
Oh, Zinnia,
Nice to
exploit.
meet you.
I almost
Okay.
feel like Hellhound and Venom, whether you're together or not, you from wherever you are on the planet, just see these two just flying up in the air.
Oh my fucking God. What?
Um, I think the panel just shows Michael confused, and Venom has fashioned itself into a hat.
I love that. So you just got like a symbiote hat with two little
Yeah,
eyes on the top. That's
yeah.
fantastic.
I think Hellhound has also done some retail therapy and has like a black leather cowboy hat to go with the black leather outfit.
Oh, this is great.
But I do love Venom hat.
It's like the
Yeehaw.
Mario hat, but different.
Mm. And I think Hellhound just sighs and starts making their way to Zinnia.
Hi. This is America. Um, yeah, she's gonna help us, potentially help us with the everything going on. It's,
Okay.
it seems like we maybe have the same interests.
Yeah, it's been a lot. I've been actually traveling from various multiverses just to figure out what's going on here.
Yeah.
How many would you say you've been to?
Can you really quantify the multiverses?
I don't. This is the
I'm
first
just
time hearing.
saying. Yeah.
I feel like maybe Reed Richards or someone would, not us. That's not our bag.
Who?
Mr. Fantastic, nerd, do you not have one of those? Have you not run into one of those? He's
There's this
nerdy but
old
nice.
doctor that's named Dr. Reed who's going to space soon, maybe, but that's about it.
Mm, okay. That'll probably work
Oh
out
my God, are you telling
fine.
me spoilers?
No, I don't know. You've been to so many. I assume everything is potentially a spoiler.
Oh, you're probably not wrong. Yeah.
Um,
Anyways,
yeah,
hi, I'm America. Nice to meet y'all.
yeah. This is the man of the hour, and I gestured to Michael.
And I like she looks at his face and just looks up to his hat and she's like, "Hi." It just says hi to his hat, not to him.
You see a little hand comes up from the hat. Hello.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. Yeah.
Sorry. So you can help how exactly?
Oh, so like, so I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Because I've been chasing the swords. There's actually like, let me just like start at the beginning, okay? All right, so I, so Theodos Miles Morales Spider-Man. Have you met him? Has he been in this timeline?
He exists in
We've
this timeline, but I don't think they've met him.
Okay, so I
we've
have a
met
friend
the
who's
other one.
Spider-Man. Oh, Peter.
They've
I
met
think he's
they've met Peter. They haven't met
Yeah, we
Miles.
have
oh.
heard his name is Peter. We do
Okay,
know
so
that.
we have a Spider-Man named Miles Morales in our timeline.
Okay.
Um, this old doctor dude named Dr. Norman Osborn, was like the Green Goblin or something. I don't know, like I don't know the details for that. But basically Miles um uh uh uh, basically gave him some night antidote that made Norman lose his powers. I don't know. For anyone using Goblin formula, it's science junk. I don't care. Apparently Norman went to Knoll and then sent a sentient known as the All Black the Necrosaur to appear to him. Just those things. And Norman took down Miles. And so I was following the trail here just to try to see what was going on. And it led me here because of the swords are here.
So
And have some sort of connection.
one other important detail is that you, through your hypercosmic awareness, know that Miles is probably not necessarily dead, but because the swords were at one time connected to another dimension, and that connection was since severed, which depowered the Necroswords for a time. In order to repower them, he would have had to connect it to some other dimension to draw power from, which means that wherever that is probably where Miles is.
Oh yeah, it's my notes. It's in here somewhere. I eventually say that too. But yeah, I'm just trying to like rescue Miles and bring him home and like try to figure out what's going on with that. So,
So people
yeah.
stabbed with the sword are might be alive then?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, where do they go?
I don't know.
Okay, okay. That's good at least.
That's why I'm here trying to figure out where they go.
All right, great. Well, then what's next step then?
That's a good question. I'm actually trying to look for this guy right now. How would I describe him, Sean? Like,
Uh, so he's a white man with waves, and it's
oh, that's
really
so fucking
weird.
helpful.
It actually is. For me personally, I know exactly who the fuck that is.
Yeah. I think so. I think that I'm gonna throw plot at you. I think that you're like, so what's the next step? And then you all of a sudden hear like a loud crash, and you look over and you see like this big, like white-ish, like kind of almost looks like it's made of like porcelain or like a white plastic. This giant robot is like tearing apart one of these kiosks, and these like four eye looking lights on the side of its head light up as it like looks over at you, and you can see that it like focuses on Michael, and it says target acquired, and it starts to move towards Michael.
Ooh. Is that your friend? Is that what you're looking for?
I don't know who that is.
Should we handle that?
Probably.
Okay.
I
All
was
right.
looking for something to punch. Let's go.
All right, everybody roll for initiative.
All right. So my character, she's not linked to Roll20.
Yeah, you can use your character sheet just in a separate window on
Okay.
Demiplane.
Cool. How do I roll for initiative on this thing? Where's my initiative?
So I'll have that in just a second. All right, we should be good now.
Can you hear us? Sick.
All right. Exploit, what did you get?
15.
15, you said?
Yes.
And what did Venom get?
I also got a 15.
And what did Hellhound get?
16 and a fantastic success.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And what did America get?
20? What's a fantastic success?
So anytime that you roll a 1 on the Marvel die, that is a fantastic roll. So it's like a critical hit for attacks. But if you roll a fantastic success on your initiative roll, then you get to be part of a bonus round that happens before initiative starts.
See ya.
All right. And they got a 16. All right. So at the top is the fantastic. Anyone who got a fantastic success. That's gonna be the bonus round. So I think that's just gonna be Hellhound.
Okay, great. Which one of these did they all say target acquired, or was there just one of them that said it?
One of them said it at first, and then I think as all of them are landing, you're hearing kind of that echo all around you, and that's how you notice that they're surrounding you.
Okay, great. Which one's closest to us? Okay, just because this one's closest, I think, just barely. For my action, I'm gonna use a new ability I have called Jinx. Can you please make an ego check, please?
All right.
You make an ego check against my ego defense, which is oh lord.
I hope it's higher than 9.
Yeah, it's 17.
Yeah.
You now that one now has trouble on all actions.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's good.
Hell yeah.
All right. So what does
That's what I got.
Yeah, what does that look like as you look over to this one? Is it like a vicious mockery thing where you're just like trash talking
I imagine that I hear him say target acquired, and it's almost like I see like big comic text. I just go, oh fuck off, and like the text just like hits him in the face.
Yeah, and we see that, and then there's another siege scroll that starts to say target acquired, but then like near the second half, it just turns into 0s and 1s and 0s and 1s.
Yes.
And you just like completely like fucked up his programming.
Fuck yeah.
And then we're gonna go to the top of standard initiative. So that's gonna be America. You're the first to react. What are you doing?
Okay, so let's see here real quick.
I'll take your time. There's so much on these fucking sheets. We're so strong.
I know there's just a lot. I'm going to. Okay, so if I'm looking at this correctly, there's like 11 of these dudes, 12 of these dudes.
Yeah, around 10 or 11,
Okay.
something like that. I don't usually count. I'm just kind of like, that seems like enough because of how ridiculous everybody's powers are. It's got to the point where I'm like, and counterbalancing has gone out the window in this game.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to trying to read my okay, because on like one side I look at my powers, it says the things, and then I look at my abilities or my actions, and it says teleporting, but it says how is described to use teleport, and I look to my powers and it just say I can teleport, so I'm like,
gotcha.
or it says time travel, but it doesn't say time portal. But yeah, I was gonna actually go to this guy over here. I don't, how do I draw thingies?
I think it's going to be with that ruler on the left menu.
How the fuck do you use Roll20? I actually was gonna go over here, but if I'm close,
Okay.
someone move me over here, so
you're
I
good.
don't know.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely like fly over there and do the Superman punch on this guy.
Yeah.
And one of your powers is Blazing Fists, which means that you have
I can attack super fast.
you can attack super fast, which also means that all melee attacks you have are rolled with an edge. So that's
Cool.
real good.
What does that mean?
So, what you're gonna do, if you just wanna like walk 'em, sock 'em, punch 'em in the face, what you're gonna do is you're gonna scroll up to your abilities and you're gonna click where it says melee ability score, and that is gonna do your roll.
17.
Nice.
And then damage is 30.
And then once you've done that, what you can do is, because you have an edge, you can click the reroll in the top right, and you can pick any of those 3 dice to reroll. So whichever one is like the lowest, you can choose to reroll that to try and get a better number.
Got 18.
Nice. And so
Woo!
what does the damage shake out to be?
It says 30.
Nice. Yeah, so you like fly over, and your fist charges up with this purple energy, and we just get like a huge bam frame as you whack this guy across the face, and we see like a bunch of sparks fly off of him, and he's not dead yet, but he has taken a big chunk of damage. As you can see, like the screen on the front of his face is like really cracked, and it like slowly moves back towards you. He is going to try and attack you back, and he gets an 18 to hit you, and is going to deal 31 damage.
All right, and that's against my...
That would be your health up at the top.
Okay, so a -2 damage reduction?
So that changes things, definitely. Also, because... Oh, actually, no, that's actually something that you have to... So what you can also do is you have the ability Blur, which is, I think for America, it's basically her like kind of teleporting in and out of this continuum really fast. You can spend 5 focus in order to give him trouble, which is basically disadvantage on his attack against you.
Okay. I will... do I just click on it to...
So you just go up and you can just reduce your focus by 5 to spend it on that. And that is going to make him reroll this 4. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. I'm just going to reroll this 3, actually. All right, so it is actually going to be, because you have damage reduction 2, it's actually going to be times 3 instead of times 5. So that is going to be, so because he does actually still hit, but the damage reduction is still going to kick in. So 5 times 3 is 15 plus 6 is 21 instead of 31. So you're going to take 21 damage.
Okay.
All right, and then the other ones are going to fly in on the gang.
Jordan, I think you said something, but you're muted.
Oh, I just said hell yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Jordan's like, I can't wait to take damage, and then decide I don't want to take damage. All right. So I think one more is going to fly over towards America, and the rest of you are going to get 3 apiece. So, let's see. What is your melee defense, America?
Oh, 16?
All right. So another one does hit you. So after the damage reduction, it is going to be 24 damage. So that, yeah, these 2 bots are kind of like ganging up on you, but you can tell that like these shots that they're throwing that would normally like damage like a normal person, you're not a normal person, and you're like throwing after a little bit you kind of like throw them back as they are kind of both stand there poised to attack again. That is going to be the other guy's turn. So 2 of them are going to swing at Zinnia. Zinnia, what is your melee defense?
14.
All right, so the first one gets a 17 to hit you. Do you want to use any reactions?
I'm good for now.
All right, so it's going to deal 26 damage. And the second one is going to get a 20 to hit, and it would deal 36 damage.
Okay. I'll take those for now.
All right. And then the last one that's attacking you is going to get a 23 with a fantastic success.
Oh, okay.
So, might want to do something about that one.
Yeah, good thing I saved it for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it would be dealing 72 damage.
You're never going to guess what's about to happen. What happens next will surprise you. I'm going to absorb that.
What?
I know, it's so wild.
No!
Um,
He can't keep getting away with this!
GMs hate her. Watch how she does this one crazy trick.
what's the amount of damage?
It's 72.
Okay, cool. That's a
What
good
if it
amount.
were
of focus.
0?
One day.
What if Exploit actually just got 62 focus?
I see your 72 damage, and I raise you a lot more focus.
All right. The next 3 are attacking Hellhound.
Okay.
First one gets a 19, and it's a fantastic success.
Okay.
The second one gets a 12, so that's going to miss.
Oh, sorry, this kitten is pulling at my webcam.
And the third one gets a 14. What's your melee defense?
Those all hit.
Oh, wow. So do you want to use your Shield of the Seraphim on anything?
Yeah.
Because
I
that first
will.
one's going to deal 72 damage if you let it come through.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm gonna do this.
So yeah, you do your shield, and the first one, this big punch shatters your shield, but you don't take any of that damage. But the other 2 deal 21 damage and 16 damage for a total of 37 damage.
Okay. For a total of 37, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I guess only 2 ended up on Venom. Oop, spoiler, don't look at that. And the next 2 are going to attack Venom. And the first one gets a 16 to hit, the second one gets a 17 to hit.
The 17 hits, the 16 does not.
All right, so the 17 hits for 16 damage.
Cool. I'm going to take it and get angry
All right.
to pump up my melee damage by 30.
All right. Yeah, I think that we see like the flaps on the Venom hat just like kind of close around your face and then move down from there and just completely envelop you. And you hear, "We're mad now." And that is going to make it Hellhound's turn.
Okay, beautiful. Now that they are all right here, I'm gonna use Elemental Barrage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I make a singular, I believe, just an ego check against all of their something defenses, if it would load. All their resilience defenses.
Which is going to be a 12.
Great. I rolled a 19.
Hell yeah.
For 32 damage, so they each take each one within 10 spaces, which I think is just everybody in this little circle. They each take 16 damage.
I mean, honestly, hold on, let's see.
This cat is climbing on top of the monitor. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so it's just
baby boy. Baby boy.
Ooh, a surprise
More
cat
coffee.
appearance.
You are more chaotic than this game. Do you understand? That's crazy. That's crazy.
So you said 16 damage to each of them?
16 damage to everyone within any enemy within 10 spaces.
Hell yeah. Actually, I just realized that you got the bugged out one attacking you, so I might need to reroll one of their rolls to see if it still hit you.
Oh yeah, because they have trouble.
So a 16 would still hit you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So subtract 3 damage from the damage that you took.
Okay, can do.
And do you have any other actions that you want to take on your turn?
No, that is it.
Alright.
I'm good where I am.
That's going to make it Venom's turn.
Cool. I am going
I have
to.
a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Did me and Jordan have the same like initiative roll?
Yeah, I
got
believe you did.
15 as well.
Yes.
Jordan, do you trust me? Can I go
100%.
first?
100%.
All right, cool. I'm gonna boost your powers then for my turn. As
Hell
a standard
yeah.
action. So yeah, at the cost of 15 focus, all of your moves have been turbocharged, which mean any success is treated like a fantastic success.
What?
Oh yeah, I've never
Well,
done this. It also doubles the
go
range
all-
of any range.
So
Let's go all out.
So
then.
quick rules question, Dare. Why do you hate me?
I don't know if that's a rules question. I've held back on this move forever. I was gonna do it already, and then I saw how big like the Hellhound explosion was. So I was like, damn, I should have done it. I should have done it before then. Yeah, it'll be fine. You know, Jordan's great with not doing overpowered shit to you.
Great,
don't-
excellent.
I mean, don't worry, that's my turn. I'm just gonna buff that buff him up a little bit.
Alrighty. Cool. So at that, Venom, what do you want to do?
I am going to, and in my rage, I shout at these spider slayers. I thought I was your target. Target me. And I jump as high in the air as I can, which is 18 spaces. And I come crushing down with my necro sword to do a ground stomping, a ground shaking stomp.
Hell yeah. I love
and
that.
hits everyone within 5 squares of me.
I love
Every
that.
enemy,
10
which
now.
is all of these people.
It's 10 squares.
Oh yeah,
now.
within 10 squares.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think I can. Can I
No.
make it? Oh, actually, then I will move.
Oh, I
So
see
that
what
can
you're doing.
hit- so that I can hit everyone.
Yeah. So you're gonna land like right here.
Does that get me?
Yeah, that gets everyone. And I think that you come crashing down through the kiosk that America stole her clothes from. And this little alien is now like our cabbage cart person.
Yeah. And let me do a lot of damage here. So that's a melee attack, or a melee check versus the agility defense of every target.
Good. So their agility defense is a 14.
Okay. And I rolled a 20, and that's a fantastic success then, right?
Yes. I will say also, if powers affect damage multiplier, add 1 to the effects of that as well.
Okay. Oh shit. So then I do have a power that affects my damage multiplier. So then my damage actually becomes 6 times 9 plus
54
9
plus 9
plus
is
30
63. 93 damage.
to everyone, and they're all knocked prone.
They're more than knocked prone, homie. Yeah, you just come crashing down, and we see like this wave of symbiote like come over, and it just short circuits all of them as they're just like completely obliterated. But you see like all of the symbiote just shapes around all of you. What's up, Mo?
Is the whole area flattened as well? Like the buildings, the tents.
just because this whole arc has simply been blame Michael for everything, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
God damn it.
So yeah, you go down. You just have leveled this whole market section, and all of the robots are dead. There's just a lot of collateral damage. Luckily, no like people are hurt, but there's a lot of property destruction that's happened.
America's just floating once where she was standing. It just like looks around and looks down.
Nice
Wow.
job.
Sorry about that, everyone. and I just start like picking up people's stuff. to,
Just like slowly standing up a kiosk, like when you accidentally knock something over in a store,
Yeah,
just
just,
like
like,
putting stuff.
trying to fix it. And I think some of it just like falls apart in my hands as I like, oh God,
And I roll
I'm
my
sorry.
eyes, but I go up to Michael. I'm like, I come on, let's go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You see this this little alien scurries over and says, "You mouth breathers always causing trouble."
That seems particularly pointed. I'm sorry.
All right, keep walking, keep walking.
And she like scowls and like skitters off. Kid Loki starts to come into town, and as he sees like all of this commotion, so like he shows up with the destroyer bot, and it's just like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be getting parts. Why are you causing all of this ruckus?
Like 12 robots jumped us.
Did it take that to deal with 12 robots?
I mean,
Yeah.
it did really effectively.
Listen, I know that I'm kind of an ex-supervillain, so I'm probably not one to talk, but come on. At the very least, it hurts our chances for diplomacy.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna. I didn't think it's kind of could define.
Who's your new friend?
Oh, I actually haven't. We just met.
Oh my god, I don't think I got your name. I'm America. Hi.
Loki Laufeyson, nice to meet you.
Aren't you usually tall? Anyways.
Yeah, I had this whole thing where I kind of died and came and was reincarnated in the body of a child. It was really confusing. But
Yikes.
it's especially confusing because now there's an adult Loki walking around here, and
Yeah,
so,
that's
like,
the one
we're
I know.
two different
Okay.
people.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we should probably see if there's somebody who can help us. I don't know who's going to want to at this point, but
What happened?
we have a ship and we're trying to get somewhere. But
Oh, okay.
our
I'm
ship is
sorry. No one
broken
told
down.
me about that. Okay. I don't know ships. I'm sorry. That's not me.
How did you get here?
I make a little portal, like star shaped.
Oh, quite novel. Well,
And I just wipe it away.
so you can travel between multiverses.
Yeah.
So you could just open a portal to another universe.
Yeah. That's how I got here.
So maybe you could take us to somewhere besides this rundown planet that they can't make friends on that might be able to help us repair our ship.
Do you still want to be a part of this multiverse? Universe?
Are you not able to bring us back afterwards?
I can bring you back.
You don't sound confident
Oh
about
no.
I don't-
Okay.
Like, no. I can bring you back, especially if you're looking for where we need to go. But the thing is, my person is here. I need to find them here before I go
On
anywhere
this
else.
planet?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Well, can we help you find them, and then you can help us get our ship fixed?
Yeah, some white guy with waves. If that sounds familiar, like
Guy with waves.
I don't
that. Is
know.
Norman Osborn known as a white guy with waves in this universe as well?
In
or
every
not?
universe.
Wait, why is he?
Cool.
Why is Norman Osborn? Why does he have waves? I'm so confused. Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at
what?
He just looks like
That's
that
just
in
the way they
comics.
drew him in the
That's
60s.
just how his hair is drawn.
Hold on.
I'm looking him up now in the comics.
Oh. Oh.
What do you mean? I don't
I don't-
understand.
Like, does he use the brush and
No, I
everything?
don't like it.
I can only
Oh, that's what you
imagine.
mean by waved. Okay.
Right.
I thought you meant like wavy Beecher Boy hair, and I was very confused.
No,
And then in the new
No,
su-
it's-
Nah, them shits on swim.
the
It's
new
fine.
Spider-Man
Your
cartoon, the new Spider-Man cartoon finally just made him black, and because he's had the waves since the 60s.
What is this? This looks
It's
like
so
zebra
beautiful
stripes.
seeing people discover this in real time.
It's so
One of my
good.
favorite
I'm
things
so
about Norman
confused because
Osborn.
I was picturing.
The new dragon has pants is so
I
the
was-
goblin
I
has
was
waves.
picturing-
Wait, so the
I
goblin
was-
has waves and the dragon has pants.
I was picturing. Oh, what's his face from the movies?
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
picturing Willem Dafoe the whole time.
I was picturing Willem Dafoe with just like wavy hair. I
Yeah,
was
like long wavy
okay.
hair. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're on the same page here.
Yeah, we understand each other.
I'm
I don't
not
know what y'all
alone
think
anymore.
about-
Let's go.
Hey.
Yeah, so you can definitely also make a roll vigilance, actually. Anyone and everyone.
Okay.
Anyone and
What is
everyone?
vigilance?
So it's essentially like wisdom. It's basically kind of used to notice things. And so it's going to be under your abilities. So you can just
13.
click non-combat checks.
16.
I have edge on that from my spider sense.
I got a 20.
I got a 14.
All right. Everybody, so what did you say you got, Mo?
13.
I'm sorry. Everybody except Mo notices that these destroyed robots have an insignia on on their chassis that says Alchemax.
See, back in our time, like it's Max Alki.
Yeah, so they actually say Max Alki, and you're a little confused by that, but then you kind of put together the pieces of like, I wonder if that's like Alchemax, which was kind of went through a hostile takeover by Norman Osborn at one point. So it looks like these things were sent here by the person that America is looking for.
Okay. So Max Alki, that's good to have information on, I guess. Do you want to just like fly up and see if there's anything looking like it's being roboticized around here? Because that
Oh.
might just.
Is that what they're doing? Okay, we can. And she just shoots up.
Yeah, if you want to just roll vigilance and kind of like look for clues, just generally.
Why?
I would also like to do that.
A 12. Oh, it says fantastic, so.
Oh, well.
Hey, yeah, that's a fantastic success.
Oh, I got an ultimate fantastic for vigilance.
What?
Shut up.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I'm never gonna roll that good again in anything.
Mo, ultimate fantastic is when you roll 6 Marvel on the Marvel dice, so a 1 and then a 6.
Oh, nice.
So it's 616.
Oh, okay.
So I think that because your roll, America, wasn't enough typically, but because it was a fantastic roll, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say you guys are flying up, and you don't immediately spot anything, but you get the idea that, well, the person I'm looking for is here from a different universe, and so maybe I need to extend my hypercosmic awareness. And so I think that, Zinnia, you notice that America is doing that and kind of peering through multiverses, and you've kind of come in contact with multiverses before, and so you're able to kind of pick up on that's what she's doing. And I think that you get the idea to kind of tap into that power a little bit and use your power copying. And your ultimate fantastic success is you tapping into America's hypercosmic awareness. And the two of you together, I feel like we get like a...
Extending the beacons.
Yeah, I feel like we get like the shot that's like the split of you two's faces as your powers are kind of temporarily merging and looking across the multiverse.
I want to say that America's eyes, like, sort of, like, almost turn sclera in a way, or it's completely black, but it has, like, the purples and, like, blues of, like, galaxies sort of just, like, wavering around in them. So I think that's what happens to, Exploit?
Yep.
Okay, Exploit as well, if you're copying powers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My eyes are ready to do weird things when I power copy, so yeah, that absolutely happens.
Perfect.
Yeah, we get that side by side of all of you, of you two kind of like peering across the multiverse, and we see. I think what you see is this Norman Osborn, who, as you see him, he has the appearance of like he looks like he is completely covered in black symbiote, except his face kind of looks like the goblin mask, except with glowing red eyes and a glowing red mouth. And he is carrying the necro sword and still flying on the glider, but the glider seems to also be like kind of covered in this symbiote. And you see him like cutting open with the necro sword, cutting holes in the multiverse and bringing things here to this universe. And you can see like different like Alchemax drones from different universes like flying in here, and you see like his speech bubble that's kind of like black with like red text and kind of wavy or whatever, and he says, "Magic is simply a tool. Science steers all of it." And he is pulling like all of these drones in that are going to try and converge on where his target is, which is Venom. So just that.
Yeah, so they're on the way. I
Mhm,
think
yeah.
if we want to do anything, we should maybe fly a little bit away from civilians.
Okay. All right. So, do your friends fly?
I like scoop up Michael immediately.
Oh, okay.
No.
Uh, I think she goes to like reach out for and she's like, "May I pick you up? We have to go to
Hellhound.
Hellhound." Yeah.
Fine.
How do you, it's not a time she just throws you over her shoulder. It just turns you off.
Over the shoulder is wild.
Pouting like a small child.
Yeah.
And I think that you pick them up just in time to see, and what you, America, and actually Zinnia and America would both recognize that, like up in the sky, a portal opens, and both of you can recognize it as a multiversal portal, and through it comes like this all black goblin holding the necrosword, and behind him all of these drones. Like it looks like the Chitauri invasion from the Avengers movie. Like they're just kind of coming through the sky, and there's like tons of them. And you get the idea that maybe with your multiversal travel, you might want to move this fight to somewhere with less civilians immediately in the vicinity.
Yeah, I think she's like, "All right, cool, hold on," and it like puts out a hand and like opens a star portal to somewhere remote. Yeah, it's gonna be like a beachy scene somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Each
Wait,
episode.
each episode, let's go.
The closest thing we can get.
Yeah,
Hell
and
yeah.
immediately just like hold it open for y'all, but carries Hellhound through.
Can I say, Sean, can I,
Yeah.
for my ultimate fantastic and how I'm already copying America's powers, can I just have those pre-copied for this inevitable fight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, beautiful, sweet. Thank you.
That sounds dope. And so yeah, you all fly through this star portal, and we come out to like this beach that is pretty remote, and it seems to be just like on this distant planet, and we get something that says Earth 824 at the top, and you like see that another portal opens through which the all black goblin and all of these drones follow you. And we're going to take a 10-minute break and come back to our big fight. So everybody get up
Okay.
and
Yeah.
stretch your legs.
All right.
Back, everybody. All right. So it's fight time as you all land on this rock on this seemingly uninhabited beach, and you see the sky open up above you as the goblin and his bots approach in a flying V formation. So let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
I got a 16. I don't know if that is helpful to just.
Yeah. Let me
Same.
see.
Samesies on both of these.
Aw, twins.
Yeah, twins. I got a 14 this time.
I also got a 14.
Oh my god!
I got
Oh,
cuties.
twins.
And the villains got a 100. And they're
They're gonna kick our ass.
They're gonna kick our butt, Lester. They're gonna
They
kick
got
our,
an ultimate fantastic success. They get 5 rounds before us.
they're gonna kick our butt.
Let's
Oh,
see. The
please.
goblin. Damn.
They're gonna kick our
The
butt.
goblin got a 9. Love that.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
no, he might not get to do anything.
Honestly, the way these games have gone, possible.
That's my goal.
Oh,
Jordan's
no.
goal is to just not let you play the game, Sean.
He's pretty good at it. Let's see here.
With love.
With love. I hate
Purely
him.
with love.
I hate him affectionate. Let's see. Where is the... Oh, right. And the Spider Slayer's got a 17, so that's better at least. Did anyone get an Ultimate Fantastic?
No.
All right, cool. All right, in that case, we're starting with the Spider Slayers, who I think fly in first.
Oh, can you put us on the map?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
I had
that's a
to-
nice
This is a
map.
great map.
On break, had to go on the Chepaku Patreon and really quickly grab a map.
I
You're
had a
welcome.
feeling.
I had to give you some trouble.
Yeah.
Should really made it hard for him to be like, yeah, we're on this like
Ah,
weird
they're all
space
moving.
rocks that cross like space.
It just looks weird when they all move together. I'm like, no, stop. They're a little army.
Yeah, and I think that they are all using. They all have range attacks, so we'll just go. We'll go with that. Let's see here. There's 4 of you, and there's 12 of them. So we're gonna say 3 apiece, starting with Hellhound.
Okay.
What is your defense?
Melee defense?
Your agility defense.
Agility defense 14.
All right. So the first one misses.
Okay.
The second 2 both hit. The first one does.
Shield of the Seraphim.
The first one does 24 damage, which you have 25 on the shield, right?
I have 20 on the shield, but
Oh,
it'll absorb that
nice.
20, and I'll take any excess.
All right. So the excess would just be 4 from that one, and then
Okay.
20 from the next one.
Okay. I'm not looking great.
And then the next 3 are going to attack Venom.
Are
What's-
they shooting us with their lasers or like what are they doing?
Yeah, they've got like cannons that come up, and they're firing. They look like these like big spider webs, but the webs are like razor sharp. And the what is your agility defense?
It is 14.
All right, so only one of them hit you, and it got 24.
Okay. Cool. I gain 14 focus. That's my first reaction. No, wait. I actually lied. I'm gonna. When do reactions come back? At the beginning of your turn?
Yeah, it's at the beginning of your turn.
Okay, cool. I need both of my actions. Or I need both of my reactions for what I plan on doing on my turn.
Good.
Oh, okay, cool. So I will just gain that.
I'm
back.
not worried about that at all. All right, so America, you get 3.
Okay.
What is your agility defense?
17.
Amazing. So they all miss. So I feel like you just like open a star portal in front of you, and all of their things like go through that, and none of them hit you. Yeah. And then the last person to get attacked is going to be Exploit. What is your agility defense?
Well, because I copied America's like melee ability, 16.
Nice. So 2 of them miss, 1 of them hits with a 21, and would be
Okay.
dealing 24 damage unless there's anything that you want to do for that.
I'm good. I'll take the hit.
All right, cool. So that is going to make it Exploit's turn to react.
Cool. Let me see. How far away are they all? That's a lot of people. I think I'm going to I'm torn between buffing or like flying in. I'm gonna check a ruler real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna fly in.
All right.
So I'm going to fly up to. God, I'm truly playing tabletops now.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fly up to this moat, hit him with a ram.
All right.
So that's a melee attack or melee check for ram.
His melee defense is going to be a 16.
Cool. All right, I got an 18.
18 hits.
Well, because I also copied America's moves, I also get super fast fist or whatever. So
So
I
you
get
got
to
an
roll
edge.
yes. So let me.
You see what they do to me, Mo? You see what I have to deal with every week?
Can I also help as a reaction? Or is that
Oh,
something
so
else?
that's now a fantastic success.
How are you helping? What are you doing to help?
I mean, Exploit's got some of my powers. I see what's happening. I'm probably giving her a boost in like the right direction.
Do you want to do the portal
Fastball special?
I was gonna say the portal fastball.
Yeah.
I think what we see is like you open up a portal and then we see Exploit flying through it and gets like accelerated because like the other side of the portal that Exploit comes out on, it all of a sudden becomes like 2-dimensional, and you look above you, Exploit, and you see 3 health bars. And then you see like 3 pop-up screens of 3 different superheroes' faces, and then you see that you are moving right parallel to Cable firing a Hyper Viper cannon.
Oh my god!
And then you fly
not MVC2.
directly across that screen, and you come out the other end, being accelerated. And I think we see like a couple RoboCats kind of accidentally stumble into this universe after you.
The raddest shit ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had rolled, and on the edge, I got a fantastic success. So that's 21 to hit and 84 damage. Just the ram, not the actual main
Fastball
attack.
is or a fastball is +6, by the way.
Yep,
Okay, you got it. Good.
yeah, I have done big damage.
That is
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell
That
yeah.
is exactly what happened, Nerdy. I like went to Mo to get some sympathy, and Mo was like, "What if instead I made it worse for you?" it was fantastic.
How about fuck you, right?
Welcome to the party.
How's the guy I rammed into looking?
He's gone. Like you just eviscerated this nerd.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
You just look
Wow.
back and America's just giving me thumbs up.
I'll
Like,
just fly over and punch this one then with my normal melee move.
Amazing. All right.
Gotta ram people more in the game.
Yeah. You do take damage from that, though, right?
Let me see. Let me double check. That's fine if I do.
I think it deals double damage, and you take regular damage.
it just
Yeah.
says.
If an attack is a success, character takes regular damage from the. Yeah, character takes regular damage, but the enemy takes triple damage. Okay, so that was calculated fine. Beautiful. That's terrifying. So yeah, I took. I'll double check my damage for that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oof. I will do the math on that.
If you want to, I'm a level with you. Like these guys have 60 hit points apiece. If you want to roll that back to have not taken the damage.
Oh, I'm fine with taking the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, character takes regular damage. So because the damage dealt was tripled, I just divide that by 3 and I take that damage.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's 28 damage I took.
Oh yeah, that's not. I was thinking you were taking the full 84, and I was like,
No,
"Ugh."
well, the thing is, I have 2 reactions per turn, so I
Oh.
would have just absorbed.
Good, great, excellent, love that.
But yeah, so for my roll to hit that guy, let me fish for let me fish for a crit again. Okay, no. So I got 20 to hit another guy, and that was 42 damage.
All right.
And that is my turn.
All right, and that is going to make it Venom's turn. Did we lose Jordan?
I
Cool.
think Jordan froze, but oh, there he is. It
Looked like he
he's
just
asleep.
went to sleep for a second.
Yes.
Speaking of RAM. Oh, am I back?
You're back.
You're back.
Sorry,
yeah.
my internet is apparently unstable.
Good.
I keep
I
keep
said-
getting your internet is unstable warnings.
I'm gonna fight it again. I'm gonna kick its ass again. Ruined one game, can't ruin another.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump and ram the goblin.
All right. How many spaces do you have to move? Or how many movement spaces?
I
can
can jump 18 spaces.
Yep. You're in there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump. So the way that this is gonna work is I'm gonna use smash,
Okay.
which is I spend 5 or more for this attack. Add +1 to 3 melee damage boost for every. I'm gonna spend 74 focus. I'm gonna do a shitload of damage. By the way,
I trust whatever you just said. You cut out for about half of it, so just tell me what the final number is, and I will trust that
Yeah,
you did
yeah.
the math correctly.
oh, okay, cool. So let me roll my melee attack. I get. Okay. Sorry, this is gonna take a second to do this math.
Math is fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at math, and I have to do a lot of it on this. So
That's
I'm
okay.
using smash. I'm adding half of 74. So I'm adding 37 plus another 30. This is a big attack. Okay. Am I still boosted, exploit?
I can keep.
Is that a
I dropped concentration just because we're out of combat.
Cool.
So unfortunately, no.
That's totally fine. I am going to not do that extra thing then. Cool. So I am ramming him and using smash.
All right.
So I'm going to take 111 damage, and he is going to take 333. And then I am going to absorb my ram damage to gain 111 focus.
I think I had
What
something.
just
for this.
happened?
I think I had something for this.
Was it a big old middle finger? Because I think that's what it is.
They
Takes
do
me
have
to
damage.
180
They do
focus.
have damage reduction.
Okay.
So there is that.
So the damage reduction is gonna. What's their damage reduction?
They have DR3.
Okay. So then it's gonna be 6 times 6. It's gonna be 36 plus 37 plus 30 times 3. Okay, so instead, wait, I did this wrong. I'm sorry. Instead, I take 100. I still take the 111. And because damage reduction reduces the multiplier.
Right. And so how much does he end up taking?
309.
Glad I took that. Glad that was the difference maker there.
Yeehaw!
I'm gonna get you one of these days, Jordan.
309?
Yeah, 309, and I take 100. I take none of it, and instead my focus goes up to 180.
You do damage that I don't think this game expected. I think the game wasn't built for you.
We need to call up Mr. Marvel Multiverse.
We need
and
to
say,
call
"You
up
gotta
Matt
stop this
Forbeck and be
guy."
like, listen.
You gotta
So
stop it.
here's the thing:
Here's an edge case we need to deal with.
if I would have gotten a fantastic success, that would have been 600.
The
So it would
absolute
have been multiplied again.
Also, the unmitigated gall that you have to ask if you were still boosted.
You like big number go up.
Big number go boom, burr.
Because that would have meant that I would have gotten that fantastic success, and I would have. My goal here is to figure out just how much damage I can do to a single target in a single round in this game. That's my goal, is to see
Like it's
how
about
much.
The
600.
second Sean gives someone energy absorb, it's over for you.
Yeah. Cool. Well.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. I'm just realizing after the fact things I could have done to avoid being in this situation, but it's cool. Yeah, you leap forward, and how do you fell this foe? What is your striking down strike look like?
Yeah, I think again it is that like samurai on the bridge kind of thing, except he runs through the air and leaps, and then just like holds the blade to the side and then cuts Venom in half. Or I mean cuts
The goblin in
cuts this other Venom, the goblin, in half.
Yeah, so I think you you bring your sword across and you bisect him, and as you do that, the necrosword flies out of his hand, and all of the symbiote gets like pulled away from him, and you just like see the shocked look in Norman's eyes as he like falls into the water below you, and you see that the symbiote that was once the necrosword, it kind of like moves of its own volition, and it latches onto one of these bots.
Cool.
And the bot actually like just starts to fly away and try and get away from you. The bots they don't like necessarily Phantom Menace because they've been programmed to take you out. So they are all going to still circle back around and try and attack. And one of them is just the symbiote can't like actually take over the robot because it has to be something sentient, but it's just kind of hitching a ride on the back of it.
Sure.
Wild. So that's
I'm sorry.
no, you're good. That's gonna make it Venom's turn, or sorry, that's gonna make it Hellhound's turn. You've done enough.
I was honestly wondering if I would get a turn. I was like, holy shit. All right, well, there go my plans. Okay, well, Hellhound gonna move up a little bit, and we're gonna hit him once again. Had to do it to him with that elemental barrage. And I believe everybody is within 10 spaces of me. Great. So I'm just gonna pick a point that's like right in front of me, and do my elemental barrage. I make an ego check compared to everybody's resilience. Take that focus. That's a 19
All right.
against all of their resilience defenses.
Yeah, it's gonna be enough.
Okay, great. So they each take 16 damage.
All right.
They rolled 32 and they take half.
And while I'm adding that up, one little added detail that you would have noticed is that in the same fashion that Cypher and Storm and Angela did, when you struck him down with the Necrosword, he kind of like melted away into that black goo and disappeared.
That's good to know.
But we think people with goo might come back, so.
Yeah.
There's also Comics World where everybody comes back, but
Except Uncle Ben.
Is it my turn yet?
It is your turn.
Okay. Gonna fly up. I can't even. Everything's close range for me from what it looks like.
Yeah, she's very much a get in your face and punch type character.
Yeah. Can I portal in and?
You don't actually even necessarily need to portal because she has, on top of being able to create portal, she has superhuman speed.
Well, for my thing, the flight says 30, so it doesn't say I have superhuman speed.
Well, being able to move 30 squares in a round is pretty good. Like, that's pretty superhuman. But yeah, you can get up in the face of any of these guys without actually needing to portal.
Let me in.
All right. So yeah, you jump in the face of one of these little robots. Welcome in, Raiders. America Chavez, as well as the gang, are fighting off a bunch of goblin slayers that were brought here by Norman Osborn wielding the Necrosword, who was quickly dispatched by our local Venom, our friendly neighborhood Venom. But yeah, go ahead and give me that attack roll, America.
Blazing Fast Fist. Character's gonna attack super fast, so I'm just doing that one. So that has an edge in all melee attacks. So I'll just roll first and then re-roll what I need to, right?
Sounds good.
Okay. That was a 12, so I'm just gonna go ahead and re-roll that one. Making it 17.
Nice, that's gonna hit.
Damage is 30.
Nice.
So you punch it.
Bring
and
this.
Punch it again.
I think you do get 2 attacks actually. So if you want to go for, because you have Blazing Fast Fists, so yeah, go ahead and go for another attack.
Okay. That one's a 14.
14 is that? Let me see. Their melee defense is 16, so that one doesn't hit.
I don't get the edge again, do I? It was just that one time.
You get it on all melee attacks. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you do get it again.
All right, let me open it. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong things. Oops, fuck. No, just one more. Okay, reroll. 17? So
That hits.
yeah, and it's 22 damage.
All right, yeah, you fly in, and with the first hit, you like shatter the glass on the front of the Spider Slayer, and then you like reach in and you grab like a bunch of wires, and you're like, "This looks important," and you just like rip it out, and this thing falls into the ocean below you.
Oops. And I dropped the rest of it.
Hell yeah. That would be the goblin's turn.
Oh.
And now
I'm sorry.
You're good. Now it's going to be all of the Spider Slayers, who I think most of them are going to circle back on. Michael.
Yeah, I'm swimming in the water, but I fell into the water because.
Oh yeah, I guess
can't
because
fly.
you don't fly, so you
Yeah.
swung over, so you're just like.
Yeah, I jumped over.
Oh shit! I think that all of them are like basically do a dive, and I think they're gonna try and like grab you and like swim under, like pull you as far under the water as possible.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
You know what? All right. So one of them is gonna do how do grabs work in this one again? So I think one of them is gonna grab, and then the other one, or like another one, is gonna assist with the grab, because they're all just kind of like dogpiling on you, and trying to pull you under. What is your melee defense?
17.
All right. So they get a 24 on their grab.
I'll do it.
Yeah. And they're gonna just like basically use their movement action to move. They would remaining. They would have about 14 squares of movement. So you are now gonna be, let's see, 14 divided by 5 feet underwater. As the others are going to just all be punching you all the way down.
Sure. I have no reactions left.
This is
So
definitely
that's
just
70
the
feet under the water.
Yeah, this is definitely just the robots doing what they're programmed to do, and not me letting out any kind of frustration at all. That's not what's going on here.
Aw.
I'm just playing. All right, so 36 plus 36 plus 31 is 72, 103. And then you get, let's see, that was 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 3 more.
Gang, this might be it.
Is that over for my...
103 plus 58 is 111, 151, 161. So you take 161 points of damage as these guys are
Okay, I'm at
socking you
19.
all the way down. Yeah, and I think I think that you just like you see like you go underwater and you feel yourself being rapidly pulled underwater, and you feel like all of these fists on you, and you hear Noel in your head again, who says,
This is how you shall die. This is all you deserve.
and it seems like he's not talking to you though. He's talking to Venom. And he says,
This is your punishment for betraying your kin.
and you're just continuously pulled, and eventually you hit the bottom. And so like now you were like basically being pinned into the 70 feet below the water surface into the bottom of the ocean floor. And that's going to make it Exploit's turn. Well, actually, yeah, there's still 2 up here, and they're going to both attack Exploit.
Okay.
The first one gets an 11, the second one gets a 17.
17 hits.
All right. So the 17 is going to deal 26 damage.
No, it won't.
Good.
Slay Diva.
Happy Pride.
I love the power of Netta. Okay. And it's my turn, you said?
It is.
Hmm.
You see Venom is underwater and has been driven underwater by 8 of these spider slayer bots. But you also have 2 in front of you.
Ooh. Ooh, this is hard. Like, none of my, like, moves are going to be super helpful. I might genuinely do, like, boost Hellhound.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
So I will use my like boost to give it to Hellhound as my standard action, and on a reaction, oh boy, yeah, I want to help you more. I want to help Michael more.
I think I'll be okay.
Okay, cool.
I have an idea.
Question mark?
Oh no.
Yeah, the only thing I really have, I'm gonna do that. I don't think I can really do too much more. What happens if you move away from
I don't think attacks of opportunity are really a thing in this game. At least I haven't been doing them as that, so.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to move back some.
All right.
And I think I just tell Hellhound, um, they're all yours. Light them up, for your next turn.
All right.
Is help for attack or just for like actions?
That's a good question. Let's take a look. Oh, it's a reaction. It just says that they it can be done when they fail an action check.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. If a move counts as an like an attack counts as an action check, then I'm just gonna have that ready to go if it doesn't hit. Other than that, that is my turn.
All right. Venom, what are you doing? Oops.
Okay, I have a question. Is it an action to use a karma point to recover health?
I don't think so. I think spending karma is a
Cool.
free action that just happens. I forgot that was a thing you
Coolio.
could do with it.
Yeah. So can I spend? I'm gonna just spend one of them for now. So I'm down to 3, and I make a resilience check. And I get a fantastic success. So I regain 20 times 2 because it's a fantastic success. I regain 40 hit points.
Nice.
That's really good. 40. Cool. Then I'm going to use my action to do a ground shaking stomp. Or do I need to break free from the grip?
You are still
How does
grabbed,
that
so
work?
yeah, you would need to break free. And well,
Okay.
I think if let me double check, but I think that what it is you have to break free if you want to make any kind of movement.
Okay. I don't necessarily want to move yet. I'm hoping that these guys will all be dead by the time I move.
Let's see. So if you're grabbed, then that means that you're restrained. And let me see. Making an attack against a pin character has. So currently you have trouble on melee and agility action checks.
Cool. I'm good with that. I'm still gonna do my ground shaking stomp. So I think I with all these guys grabbed onto me, I swim up enough and then slam back down to be able to make an impact on the ground. And I'm going to, do that.
All right.
I'm going to use a reaction to turn that into a fantastic success using my ability. I've got a power. I don't remember what it's called, but you can use it once per fight. Spend a focus and turn a success into a fantastic success.
What?
It's called
Jordan
combat.
does it all, okay?
It's called combat trickery.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It costs 5 focus. Once per battle when the character is attacking targets of equal or higher rank. Are these guys of equal or higher rank?
They're
Probably
rank
not.
4, so yeah.
Oh, cool. So then yes. The character automatically rolls a 1 on their Marvel die, and that die cannot be affected by trouble. So I do have trouble on the 5, though.
All right.
But I rolled another 5. So it is a 20 fantastic success. So it becomes It becomes 56 damage to all of them.
Wild.
And they are all knocked prone. If they're knocked prone, does that release?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, cool.
Like we get this great shot of like you're swimming upwards, and we see like your arms reaching out, like with all of these guys grabbing you and these robots trying to pull you down, and then finally we just like see a big whoosh as you like hit the ground, and we see underneath the water like this symbiote explodes outwards, and I think above the water we see like this huge of like this font of water that just like shoots up like there was an explosion underwater. And I think that shortly after that, we see like Michael floats to the surface. And I think that like the Venom symbiote has formed almost like a raft that Michael is just kind of like floating on top of.
I'm not going to let you die, Venom.
I'm gonna need a nap or something after this. This is too much.
Yeah. Look, I can't protect most people. I can try to protect you at least.
I'm used to Eddie. He just kind of goes around New York and fights stuff. This is all getting to be a lot for me. Like Flash taking me to space was already like really big, but now we're like jumping in multiverses. This is weird.
Yeah, it's real big. It's real weird.
And we're going to jump over to Hellhound. You're standing on the edge of this rock, and Mephisto once again shows up next to you, and he says, "This is all just seems so below you. They're all getting themselves into all of this trouble, and you don't seem like you need any of it. What are you still even here for?"
I'm here because I want to be here. Okay? I don't know what you don't get about that.
Okay, but why? Do you just want to be here because your mean dad told you that it's silly, and now
No,
you're just
fuck
doing it out of
off.
defiance?
No, I'm here because I care about these people.
You can see his face looks visibly repulsed by the word care.
Ooh, yeah, I care about them. I have positive feelings towards them. I do things for them. I care about them.
Well, Mephisto, like, kind of looks at you, and he says, "Well, I'll leave you alone then. Continue caring in one hand and shitting in the other, and tell me which one fills up first."
All right, enjoy being alone in hell.
And he, like, vanishes again. What do you want to do with your turn?
Oh, yeah, we still got... Honestly, I forgot that there were 2 other ones. I was like, oh, great, yeah, we finished. Okay, I am still within... Yeah, we'll do another elemental barrage. So I'll hurl some stuff at both of them. That's a 17 to hit against their resilience defense.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay,
That's a fantastic success for you then.
It's a fantastic success for me. Hell yeah. So on fantastic success, they take the regular full damage, which was only 22 damage. But any damage is split equally between health and focus.
So that is enough to destroy one of them.
Let's go.
All right. There is one more up, America. You want to try and finish him off? You're muted. Uh-oh.
Hello.
There you are.
Okay, that's weird. System weird. Yes, I'm going to hit him.
All right. Give him the old razzle-dazzle.
An 18?
18 hits. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Says 38 damage.
Damn. How do you want to do this?
I think I just, take my fist, punch it through, still with him on my fist, bring it down and just crush into the rock.
Hell yeah.
And I get into like that superhero landing pose.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you hit the superhero landing pose, and we see just sparks fly out from under you. And the last bot with that is vanquished.
Okay. Where did he go? And like she's looking in the water.
You look down and you see like over the cliffside, you see him just kind of like floating on this symbiote raft. Not unconscious, but definitely
Not
looks
that
like
one, the other one.
Oh, the other goblin. He's just like dissipated into like he vanished. So you hypothesize, since Michael struck him down with his necrosword, he's probably in the same wherever Miles and whoever else has been struck down with the necrosword has ended up.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly over and pull Michael out and get him onto a rock. Pat his back so he's spitting out water or whatever.
And you see the symbiote just kind of like slinks up onto the rock next to him, and is just kind of like splatted there like a pool of tired sludge.
All right, well, at least Norman's gonna be where they are. Where are they though? I have no idea. So
Jordan, you muted.
It's gotta be Clintar, right?
I mean, that would make the most sense.
Yeah. We established that, right? That like Clintar is at least where we need to go.
Yeah.
Clintar's definitely where y'all are headed because, you know, Michael wants to take the fight straight to Null.
would I know where I don't know where it is.
So you don't know where Clintar is. In fact, very few people know. You're aware of what Clintar is. It's the home planet of Null, the god of the symbiotes, but
Yeah.
It's been unreachable for centuries by anyone. And very few people know where it actually is, and you don't know who would know.
Good luck finding that. That's all I gotta say. It's not a thing I know. But don't know what to tell you.
I think did you all bring Kid
Yeah.
Loki with you when you portaled here?
Oh, probably.
Oops.
He was just looking the other way. It was real quick.
Yeah, all that happened so fast he didn't even jump into the fight. But yeah, I think he's like, well, we that's what we are going to see the collector for. He supposedly has coordinates there. But we still have the matter of getting my damn ship fixed. Not going to get very far without it.
Yeah. America, you said you know a place to get the ship fixed?
Oh, did I? No, I never said that.
Well, you could take us.
Could you take
somewhere.
us to a place where we
Oh,
could get it fixed?
I mean, yeah, I think I could. Let's see, where could we go? There's this big city I've been to once. Oh, what was it called? Sean, it's the big city where Guardians of the Galaxy's main thing is.
Let's look
Nowhere?
at Marvel database. Do we want to go to nowhere? It could be nowhere.
No, it's not nowhere. It's the actual like city that almost got blown up.
Is that volume 3?
What's volume 3? No, I've only seen volume 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
So from the first one, I think it's
They're on
Wait,
the
where they-
Nova, like the
where
Nova
they have the
planet.
shields. Yeah.
Oh, where the Nova Core is. Oh, it's
Go to the Nova Corps? That'd be wild.
I
well,
don't think we should maybe bring
well, at least that
one person
world.
to the authorities.
I mean that has tech. I mean, I
Xandar.
could take it.
Xandar, that's right.
Yeah.
Xandar's the planet.
Let's see here. I could take you there. I could take y'all to.
I mean, if it works, it works. They have to have a mechanic there, right?
There's this other
I'd say
planet
so.
that they have like gladiator fights on, and what was that one called?
No.
Oh.
No.
How would they fix our ship?
They have tech stuff.
Have I gotten anything back from any of the Guardians?
Not yet.
Okay.
It has not become. We haven't hit the point in the plot where that makes sense to happen yet, but
Okay,
Right.
cool. Yeah, I think
What? Okay, so what is about the one where Thor is in a gladiator fight and it has Jeff
oh,
Goldblum in it?
Scar or whatever, or Sakar.
Zakar.
Yeah. But
Maybe
I think
there?
I like Xandar. Like Xandar sounds good. Because like even though the Nova Corps is there, like they don't like control the planet, and it's a very highly developed planet.
Sure.
So
It's techie.
Yeah,
Where all
I-
the space cops are.
it's fine. You're probably not known on that level yet.
well, I mean, there is
God, I
also the
hope
fact
not.
that
Yeah.
like so there is also the thing of like it is powered. Your ship specifically is powered by Bifrost technology, so you could also just take it to Asgard or just go to Asgard. That is also an option.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I could take you all to Asgard.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, but then we have to break the Angela news.
Well, or unless you just go to a
Mhm.
different Asgard in a different universe where that hasn't happened.
That's somehow scarier to me.
But
When you'll
so
find
much
another
more
Angela.
fun.
Yeah, I mean, maybe an Asgard would be nice. Let's just hope Loki's real cool in that one.
Is Loki ever cool? I mean, no.
Excuse
no.
me?
Hey, no, I'm sorry. I meant like actual. Okay.
I'm morally ambiguous, which a lot of people find quite cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna have America. I'm gonna have you make a vigilance check to kind of peer across the multiverse and see where might be a good spot to go and find
At
stuff.
12.
All right.
With anything I can do like focus wise? That's portals in time. That's time travel. Multiverse travel together is 10 focus.
You can spend karma.
You can spend you can spend karma to get an edge on that roll and make it a little bit better.
Okay, I will do that. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh no, I'm screwing things up. Fuck. Fuck. Get it to 4, and I'm gonna reroll. Okay, so spin the thingy to reroll. Oh, funny. A 13.
That does it. You peer across the multiverse and you see that there is one incarnation of Asgard that seems to be a little bit more like most iterations of Asgard are fairly technologically developed. This one seems even more so than your average Asgard. It seems like they've heavily leaned into science, and also just that they've been less like focused on maintaining the aesthetic that you see on most Asgards of it being very like traditionally Nordic, and it looks more, this as particular Asgard looks more like your more sci-fi far future planet, which is kind of interesting. But you do also you can see through your hypercosmic awareness that on this Asgard they have basically developed Bifrost technology to power like all of the technology on the plane. So that seems like it would be a really good place to land because they would have a good amount of knowledge about like what you're using.
Oh my god, this one's perfect. Hold on. And before anybody oh yeah, you probably need to bring your ship. So let's go back to the ship.
Well, I'm sure we can get whatever parts and then go there afterwards. We can't really move the ship while it's broken down.
Oh,
Fair.
yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. And then she'll just start like making a portal and just like it's
You open up a portal and we see it open, and as you come on the other side, we see a caption that says Asgard, Earth 2076. And you look around and you see imagine Asgard meets Night City from Cyberpunk. Like it is, you can kind of see like a lot of the names of the streets and whatnot are very like Nordic and very Asgardian, but the like tech and everything is very cyberpunk, but all of like the motorcycles and the hover cars and stuff like that, you can see like rainbow streaks of energy behind them as like Bifrost tech is powering all of them. And Loki looks at America and says, "Good job. This should work quite nicely."
Thank you. Hope so.
And you begin to walk through the city. Do you all kind of like split up and go in different directions? Or do you want to stick together as a group?
I don't trust myself by myself. So I would definitely go with someone as a babysitter.
I look at Hellhound. Do you want time to walk around here on your own?
No, if I go by myself, I'm just gonna get sad. And maybe I do want to be. No, no, I'll go with you. It's fine. Just gonna keep my head down.
You two need me there as a mediator.
Are you going
I
somewhere?
I don't know. I kind of wanna. Walking this alone might be a little good for me. It's it's been a lot lately.
Don't I know it? Well, we could always get the parts we need, have a nice night in the city, and then get back to it.
Yeah, I'm just really worried about the everywhere that's getting hit the second we're anywhere for too long. It's kind
What?
of been hard to rest.
Well, we can't save everyone.
That's true. Um, yeah, I'll yeah, I might just take a little bit of time to fly, see if I see anything interesting.
All right. Um, so yeah, you kind of are flying over the city. Um, is there what are you like looking for as you're kind of looking for something interesting?
I truly think she just kind of needed to get away from everyone. Because like the energy is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's that thing where like if you are upset but somebody else is upset fresher, so now you feel kind of weird being upset
Right.
because you don't want to like monopolize the sadness. And I think she also just needs time to like kind of be mopey. But if you see something that looks kind of like a bazaar or like anywhere where there's a bunch of interesting stuff happening,
Mm-hmm.
I think she is going to try to fly there and get there before everyone else, just so she can have a second to kind of get lost in it all.
Hell yeah. I think that you fly over. There is a neighborhood with like a lot of apartment buildings that are kind of like like it's a multi. It's like there's a multi-level apartment complex, and in the middle it looks like there are like there is kind of like a bazaar set up and like trading posts and whatnot, and there is also like an overpass that kind of passes through it, and underneath that there's a basketball court that is set up. And you see that there are a bunch of just kind of people from like this neighborhood and from the nearby apartment complex that are kind of like in the bazaar trading things. There's some kids playing basketball, this just kind of like looks like a pretty peaceful like multicultural neighborhood.
Yeah, I think she honestly is just gonna like I think take some time here and kind of people watch a little, and kind of just see if there's anything that might like she's working, but she's not working hard right now.
Right.
I think she just needs that for a second. And yeah, I think she will definitely like shoot some hoops with some people who are hanging out.
Hell yeah. Um, I'm going to say that in doing this and in kind of clearing your head and in kind of like being in like kind of remembering what community feels like in kind of being with like all of these people and all of that. Have you lost any focus?
Um, I think I ended up like losing like 15, 20, just because of like certain orders of how I've used the powers, but not a ton. But yeah,
I feel like I want to give you some kind of mechanical like this has lifted your spirits type deal. So if you've lost some health or some focus, I'll say that you can get back
yeah,
like 20 of each of those.
yeah. I'll get back to. I'll That'll bump me up to full focus then.
Cool.
Because thankfully I have like a healing factor, so I get my health back up pretty quickly.
Hell yeah.
Second we're out of like combat.
And the rest of you are kind of sticking together. Is that right? Or are you all kind of splitting off?
I guess so, seeing how this energy shifted and I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, you're just like trying to manage this.
I think she's like, so what are we looking for exactly? Like anything in particular or
We needed to repair a Bifrost jump drive.
those are words. Gotcha.
And go ahead.
America.
Okay.
Hey, America, do you mind if I take like just 5 minutes to talk to Hellhound?
Oh, yeah. Sure. How about Loki, you tell me more about this Bifrost thingy.
Absolutely. And you see like we get like him like taking you to the side and we get like this long speech bubble of him giving you all of the pseudoscience exposition.
And we just get closer to America's eyes just glazing over.
Right. It's very much like the Teen Titans small face close up. Um
Yeah, Michael.
Hey, Hellhound.
Hello, Michael.
I I never got a chance. I've just never had a chance to apologize yet for everything to you. And I wanted to do that to just let you know that we're going to do everything I can to get Angela back. And I'm really sorry. And it's just I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, and I messed up
You're
with
just
all
a
of this.
you're just a guy, Michael. There's not much you can do.
Yeah, but
I don't know how the hell you got wrapped up in all this, but you're just a guy. And that's the thing that baffles me about all of this. The rest of us have crazy, insane powers. And you stole power from a god. Where
yeah,
the fuck did it get you?
yeah. Did I ever tell you what I wanted to be when I grew up, when I was a kid?
I don't know. Math teacher. I don't know.
So my when I grew up in Doomstadt, and right before Doom took over and made everything Doomstadt, uh, I was working with my mother. Um, she was a cobbler. I always wanted to do that, and I think, boy, life would have been easier if I would have just been a cobbler.
So why weren't you one?
Joined the military, and it was observed that I had certain skills. And then you know the rest.
I wish you were a cobbler too.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
You're strong, Michael. I wish I wasn't on a team with you.
yeah, I don't blame you. When this is done, I don't know, maybe I'll open up a shoe store in Times Square.
Okay. I'll wave from the
Yeah.
Olive Garden.
I was hoping to get it right across the street. There's a Men's Warehouse there. I thought maybe we could.
Don't make me smile at you. I fucking hate you right now.
No, that's fair. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm not good at this feelings stuff.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Hell is just yelling and screaming and punching and writhing and torture.
Hey,
And now I'm supposed to just converse with people?
Do you want to punch me?
Well, that's just gonna make you stronger, isn't it? I don't want that.
I mean, would it make you feel better?
We killed a lot of robots. That's fine. I mean, the only thing I really want is Angela back. And my dad
Yeah.
keeps showing up. None of you can see it. My fucking dad keeps showing up and whispering, "Yeah, you should come back there." Me.
That sucks. I hate my dad.
I hate my dad.
Well, at least we have that in common. So let's get back to it, huh?
Yeah. I guess there's nothing else to do. So.
And I think I just wander. I just wander slowly back towards where there's people.
I think that you're talking, and Loki says, "I think I found something," and he points towards what looks like just like an auto body shop, and there's a sign on the outside that says Meili's Auto Works, and he goes, "They'll definitely have something that can help us." And I think we smash cut to inside of the this auto body shop where all of you are. Zinnia, have you kind of, if they called you, would you have grouped up back with the rest of them?
Yeah, I would have.
All right. So yeah, I think that you at one point would have gotten a call from Kid Loki, and the rest of you are. So you're all in this body shop, and there is there is a tall, copper-skinned man who has Nordic runes on his tattooed on his face, and he is talking to all of you and says, "So you run that by me again. You're from a different universe, and you need a," and then Kid Loki completes the sentence, "jump drive to power our Bifrost, or a Bifrost jump drive to power our ship." He says, "Got it. I should be able to make something work." And he says, "Do you have any money, any currency from a different dimension?" And Loki is like, "Oh yeah, the people expect us. I'm not used to doing things legally. They expect us to pay for this. What does anyone have anything of value that we
It's
might be able to barter
Asgard. Do you
with?"
not have gold? Is that the currency here?
I mean, typically we have something here called Thor coin. It's kind of a cryptocurrency that we deal in.
Oh,
We have to
boy.
get the
No!
fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, what?
It's like it exists on the blockchain, and so
Oh my
Just
God.
give us the engine and we can leave here.
we also barter in rare artifacts sometimes.
Anyone got a rare artifact? I
The necro sword? I don't.
no.
That's
no,
insane.
No.
Also, I'm trying to think what else we have that Sean might be hinting at.
I'm not hinting at anything. I'm just saying, does
okay,
anybody?
I thought that was a subtle.
No, it was.
Artifact?
I'm just, yeah. If anybody wants to contrive any clever thing that they can barter with, I'm down to clown.
I mean, this is Kid Loki's bag to make an illusion. Like, I'm
I
not saying Kid
I mean,
Loki
I
should
can
break the
do
rules.
like I feel like this is like a huddle that is happening somewhere else. Like, I mean, I can do that if you all are fine with me swindling this man. I just wanted I know that you're all trying to be heroes, and so I wanted to make sure that like you know.
I don't know if all of us are trying. I'll be honest. I don't know how hard everyone here is trying to be heroes.
Okay, maybe we
Um,
just pay the
All
man
right,
and say
said
less
enough. No,
words.
you've said enough. And then like Loki turns around, and he like pulls out this like big golden token, and it's like you could see it flickering in and out of existence. And the guy goes, "What is this?" He says, "It's a token." He says, "Why does it look like it's like disappearing and reappearing?" Well, it's because it's actually not really here. But if you have it, and only you have it, it's non fungible in that way. And so what you can do is put this on your shelf, and even though it's not there, it's still there, and you have it. He says, that is the most fascinating thing I've ever heard in my life.
I turn to Michael. I'm gonna fucking summon a portal to go
Yeah.
somewhere
Do
to
you want to?
scream. Do you want to go scream somewhere?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, great.
Um,
We'll be back.
you're about to say that, and he says, I believe that we have a deal. Ange, do we have a jump drive? And you see, like, from underneath a, like, one of the cars that's being worked on, you see sliding out of it, you see a woman stand up and just kind of covered in grease, and she has long red hair
it made her
and
hotter. Oh
tattoos on
no.
her face. And then she walks out and sees all of you, and it looks exactly like Angela. And she says, "What do they need?"
I jump drive. I I like pull out the schematic.
I just leave the shop. I just straight up walk out.
Amazing. And I think that that muscle mommy wrench Angela goes, is your friend there okay?"
Yeah, a lot of travel's been real hard on us.
Got it.
She
Well,
just needs a breather.
yeah, that's fair. Well, I think I can hook you up with what'll get you where you need to go. And you see that she like sits in a chair and rolls over to a desk and like turns a couple wrenches and comes back with a jump drive. And she says, you might have to bypass the compressor, but if you hook that up, it should fix your ship and get it in working order again.
Yeah. How large is this thing?
It's um, it is pretty heavy, but it's like
Okay.
it's not super big, but it is just dense as a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
she can. Zinnia's super strength. She can hold it. She'll carry it. I think she just puts it on like a shoulder. Um, appreciate it. You have a good one. Okay, things have been kind of weird and dangerous. Lots of symbiote stuff. I don't. If you see anything that's like full of goo and kind of looks like it's alive, I like. I don't. I gesture to like Michael's hat before he left. Like if he was about to leave. That if you see stuff that looks like that, just be careful.
Okay, sure.
Um, yeah, but have a good one. And I think she carries it out and like tries to see if Hellhound's anywhere nearby.
I just imagine Hellhound just went to like the alley, like right next to the store, and it's just like punching the dumpster. It's like I don't fucking know what to do. So I'm just gonna beat up something. I'm gonna beat up this fucking inanimate object because I'm just in a rage.
Um, hey, I
Fuck what? What?
I got the thing.
Great.
I I can leave you here to
No, I
crash
would
out a
like to
little if you
leave
want.
here.
Okay, cool. I don't know. Hang on to my arm. I'll fly us out of here. Um, yeah, and I think Zinnia like flies them back to the ship. Um, and like I think
Well,
she'll like back and forth. She'll forward people back and forth if she needs to.
I got well because like I think America would have to open up a portal to get you back to the world
Yeah.
where your ship
Oh
is.
yeah, I
But yeah,
forgot. We were in the cyberpunk one.
You start to
Right.
fly, and
It's
you're like, ah, shit.
no,
multiverse
literally,
is
yeah.
confusing, gang.
No, no, put me down. Put me down.
America,
Yeah,
you mind booping us back to?
we got everything.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Michael, you're with us?
Where's Kid Loki?
You see like him like running back up to all of you. And he has this grin on his face like he no doubt has caused all sorts of trouble in this dimension. And he says, "Oh, I was just taking care of a couple things."
What?
I just start drawing a star. I'm not
Wait a minute,
asking
what?
questions. And I start making a portal to go back.
And you start to see that like you like I think that you guys all go through the portal and we get like one last shot of like several people that are in the streets, and now they have like token icons floating above their heads, and the tokens have like the Loki horns on them. Um, and man, that is just I now I want to know what happens in that universe that we're never going to visit again.
It's normal.
Season 3, baby.
Yeah,
Mhm.
gonna do an offshoot in Cyberpunk Asgard. All right, so you all are warped back to Earth 757 in this planet that you've left your ship on with the parts that you need in order to lift off. And it only takes Loki about an hour or two to get the ship fully repaired with that part. What is there anything that before you continue on that any of you do, any conversations that you have?
I think Azinia looks, I think, exhausted in a big way. Like anytime she is just like sitting in this space, with like all of the negativity, she looks extra annoyed. Um, and like keeps kind of looking at Michael because I feel like they haven't really talked it out.
I think America's still just in the background, just like watching the tension just brew and just like. I don't
Kid
know.
Loki like slowly hands you a bag of chips to take a chip out of.
Um,
It's very crinkly. It's like,
hey Michael, I feel like I haven't maybe gotten to talk to you about the everything yet, if that is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
is there a
What?
space on the ship where we can talk? Like, I don't want to blow up your spot on
Like, I deserve it. If you want to yell at me in front of everyone, we can. Or you can do whatever is best for you.
Okay, fine, sure.
I just yell out, it's no fun when you don't fight back,
No,
Michael.
the guilt doesn't make it feel
I'm
better,
not trying to
actually.
make you. I'm not trying to guilt you.
I know,
I'm.
I know, I know. You're not trying to guilt anyone. It's just the weight of the guilt doesn't. We can all feel it. I'm drowning in it. I'm. It's hard to be mad at you or express it, and it's not your fault necessarily. Mm, oh, I've been holding this in. I realize now.
Go,
And
go,
like,
go, go, go.
it's just not only is Scheherazade gone, it's just the three of us are trying to handle things, and
Yeah.
we're not good at this without Scheherazade.
No.
And for some reason, I feel like I'm the adult of the group right now because Hellhound, you're angry and you have every right to be.
Thank you.
Michael, you're sad and you have a lot of rights to be. I'm fucking 20 and homeless now, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to even do anymore. And even if I get back to Krakoa, who's gonna trust me? Like, Michael, I love you. You are family. You are someone I care about deeply. You've cost me my community because you were fucking around making a god mad. Is that's what happened, right?
I was fucking around making a god mad to save the world. I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like we've Like, if you want me to be upset and fight back, I was fucking around and tricking a god and making a god mad to not have the world explode. So
Yeah.
I'm really sorry that I
And we
don't know
lost
how to
our
do
worlds in
that.
the process, okay?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
I get it, and I don't know how to fix it.
I know. I just need to kind of tell you I'm mad at you. And I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel
you
a
have a
little
right.
dumb
Yeah,
for trusting you. And I don't know. I saw the weird shit going on in Latveria, and I kind of just went, maybe it's fine now. And I don't know. I feel dumb. I am just angry, and I'm trying to be the adult here, which maybe I shouldn't be, but someone fucking needs to. And
no. I mean, what do you want me to do? Like I can, like, what
I
can I
don't know.
do?
You
I
know,
don't
There's
no,
no
I
know.
have
easy
something you
answer.
can do. I have
Yeah,
something you can do, Michael. Explain to me, what does Scheherazade see in you?
I don't know. True, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
Scheherazade loves you more than anyone else in this group, will defend you to the ends of the galaxy. What does she see in you?
I don't. You know what? You should ask her when she comes
Oh, well,
back.
I
I
wish I
don't know.
fucking could.
Yeah, me too. Because I don't know. What do you want me to do? What, like, I I I'm sorry that I saved the world. I'm
Don't
sorry.
frame it like that.
I'm
What
sorry
happened?
that, like, we
Why
were
were you
all
not like what was the issue with the
dying
suit?
and I
What was
didn't
the
know what
issue?
else to do.
I was fine.
It was broken. It wasn't doing anything.
I think like
And
there's
as you've all pointed out, I am just some fucking guy.
yeah, you're right. I just
We've got an Eternal. We've got the Princess of Hell, and we have a fucking Omega Power mutant. And I am a kid from Latveria who got in over his head. I don't
how
know
old
what
is
I'm doing
Michael?
here. He's like 30
You're not a
something.
fucking kid.
Not a
I'm
Yeah.
barely.
kid.
Yeah.
I
No,
am 12.
100%. He deserves it, right?
Like no, like it's don't give me that you're just a
Yeah.
kid shit. Like
An actual
I
kid.
am
Yeah.
I am in the middle of a gap year from college, and I got thrown around the fucking multiverse trying to help save the world. I think America just
Relatable.
sneezes.
Sorry, America, can I offer you a beverage?
I
What?
think
No,
Loki's on that.
I've been reading this, whatever this is, just
The Encyclopedia
I'm not
Cosmica.
paying attention at all. Like, just keep going. It's
Uh,
fine.
look, I look, I get it, and sacrifices were made. And at no point were you like, maybe I'm done with the suit. Maybe we did the one thing we need to do, and you never thought about letting it go, giving it to fucking anyone else. The suits associated with Spider, we've met Spider-Man. Just like give it to anyone fucking else. But no, you held on to it. And why did you hold on to it if you were just a guy?
So I don't have anything else. I have nothing.
And even
I'm
without
nothing.
powers,
What do you want from
even
me?
without powers, you have us.
And that's it.
We're still here
What?
together. Are we?
But how?
Wait a
I
minute.
can't.
Are we
I can't
just
help.
it?
I can't help you if I'm just me. Like, I don't want you to have to always help me and protect me. Why can't I try to do anything that helps friends? I just wanted to help, and I fucked it up, and I did the wrong thing, and I'm really sorry, and I don't know how to fix that.
Then just move on. Okay?
Done.
You have been living in this moment on and on and on, and all we have to fucking do is listen to you talk about how fucking sorry you are over and over and over again. It doesn't change a fucking thing, Michael. I don't look at me like that, Jordan. I don't care how fucking sorry you
Sorry.
are. Just shut up, put in the work, and make it better. Okay? You want to make something right? Then fucking do something. Don't keep telling me you're sorry. I'm sorry I have to deal with your ass. Okay?
I
Just
think
be better.
every time I think Hellhound takes the like energy, there is a look of regret on Zinnia's face of like, I didn't realize to the extent that she was holding it in. And like
Ooh.
clearly
Also,
she
Jordan,
is
I
like
love you. I love
getting
you so
way
much,
more
Jordan.
No,
healed
no,
than
no, no.
Zinnia
This
expected.
is
Okay, great.
fantastic.
Okay, great. Okay, great.
Cool. Yeah, no.
No, I am. If I was actually bothered, I wouldn't be smiling and laughing. I'm
Okay,
eating
cool,
this.
cool,
This
cool.
is this is a
Cool.
delicious meal.
Um, I don't necessarily want to agree 100% with the sentiment because angrier than I am. But yeah, I just let's focus on problem solving without
Let's fix it.
the, yeah, exactly.
Let's fix
Just
it.
get into the fix it brain.
Done.
Yeah, Venom, you good too?
I mean, I miss Eddie, but that's about it.
Where is Eddie anyway?
I have no idea. He was in the cell with me, and I got pulled out by Noel, and he just kind of. I haven't seen him since, so I actually have no idea where he is.
Okay. Okay, cool. We'll try to maybe help with that at some point too.
Yeah, we
Um,
should get you back.
yeah. All right.
Weird that you
This is
never
gonna be
asked
the
about that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody did. Anyway, and I think like I put a hand in bookkeepers despite everything. If no one does it, I get
Bookkeepers,
No,
despite
no,
everything, is great, actually.
it.
And I think there's like some awkward silence, and Kid Loki just goes, we got a ping back from your friends.
Cool, cool. I'll handle this one. And I think like she just like takes a deep like a deep sigh and exhale of just letting all of that go and kind of like shaking it out. Hi, yes. Hello.
It comes through just it's basically as a text, or
Okay.
it's just like it's intergalactic email essentially.
Mhm.
But you get a message from Rocket that says, "We're on Spartax. Been a while since we seen you, kid. Come hang out. You said you're looking for the collector?
Yeah.
Funny story. He just showed up here recently."
Cool. I think I shoot back like a uh yeah, thank you. It would be nice to actually catch up a little. You guys do seem like you get into trouble about as much as we do. See you soon. Uh, and I think I just sort of walk back up. So I guess Spartax is where we're going next. Collector's there. Heard from Rocket. You all know Rocket, right? He's a little raccoon guy,
No,
bad attitude, but like in a lovable way.
I
Uh,
think you're the only one who's met Rocket.
No idea.
okay,
But
okay, yeah.
Hellhound wouldn't have met Rocket.
Okay, I just didn't know
Uh,
how much as Guardians of the Galaxy
Right.
crossover with
They,
Guardians
they
of the
did
Galaxy.
they did a little bit before you joined up with them.
Okay, red.
Yeah.
So like Kid
Yeah.
Loki probably knows Rocket, but
Yeah, they're on Spartax. I assume that's I don't know anything about that, but seems like we got a place to go now.
yeah, sounds good.
And I think I'm done because
I get it.
America, I'm so
no, it's fine. You all have your things. Believe me, our team back on my universe, we're the same way.
I will
We all have our
say-
own issues, yeah. So like
God.
so yeah, I will I should probably get going and figure out where the rest of these necro sword fuckers are. And I will see y'all around. Thanks for everything.
I like offer like a fist bump, because I think like Zinnia really did enjoy getting to meet America, but like it's just a bad time.
I think she just like instead of the fist, she just hugs you.
Yeah, I think Zinni will absolutely return it. We're both equally about super strong.
Yeah.
I
So it's gonna
think
be like one of those like. Ugh.
Yeah, it's a great big hug. And I think that as you two hug each other, Zinnia, you have a similar experience to the one that you had in Krakoa where everything goes white and your eyes start to hurt for a second. And you feel yourself like in this strange space that feels like all colors bleeding together into white. So it's like everything coming together and forming nothing. And because of your hypercosmic awareness, America, you feel it too. And as you're hugging Zinnia, you feel yourself kind of, for a moment, in this strange space of everything and nothing all at the same time, and feel yourself like white hot for a second. The way I described it, I think the first time was whoops, gave away too much on that one. It looks like your eyes are straining as if you're staring directly into the sun.
I think immediately like she like gives a big hug and then that happens. She just like lets go and she backs up. She's like,
Sorry. And like she rubs like all four eyes at once.
"Oh my
Yeah.
God, what was that?"
Yeah, that's happened like twice. Last time that happened, the same day, everything went real bad. Go
Well,
on
hopefully
south.
y'all get some rest before whatever happens, because
Yeah. Uh,
Jesus, oh my God.
stay safe out there. Does your phone work extra dimensionally?
Phone?
Yeah, yeah. Do you have a cell phone? Fair enough
Have
if you
those
don't.
on your world.
Oh, not
She
really.
just kind of knows things that are going on in other
It just,
universes.
yeah. Just
Well,
think of me or call it my name in the universe. I don't know.
yeah, if you end up on this universe, shoot me a
What?
message, say hi.
Ah, yeah. Reach out.
We owe you Olive Garden. Um,
What? What's that?
is
What's the
Italy a
best?
thing you know?
What's in Italy?
Okay. It's really funny to be named America and not know Italy. I think that rules.
That is. Also, I love that we've canonically established that this America is from a universe where Italy just doesn't exist.
And no Olive Garden. God, what the fuck is in Times Square?
Brutal.
I'm begging you, please do not say what's Times Square. I don't know if we can recover from that.
I was gonna say it's a square garden actually, not a Times Square.
Oh my God. There's so many questions about what lack of Italy does to the universe. I can't, we gotta
We
move past
can't do
this.
this.
Okay. And like looks at Helen, looks at Michael, like, gives a good like head nod to both of y'all and she's like, good luck with all of
Hey, thanks.
this.
Yeah. You too. Yeah, please don't get stabbed. It seems like it's a thing they love to do.
Yeah, I mean I'm a little hardy. Kinda hard to stab me, so
Good.
those can't catch you first. Okay, bye. And like does like jumps back and like opens a portal behind her and just like falls through it.
That fucking kid.
Is that the energy I bring to most rooms?
No.
No.
She is far spunkier than you.
Great.
Why, do you
Cool.
want to bring more spunk?
No,
or-
I was just curious. It felt like a similar vibe. Just wanted to check. Anyway, Spartax, right? Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
There's your hair, son.
I think that was good. I think that was
Michael,
productive.
I think we stop.
I think you take him where you can get him, bud.
Remember that part? Remember that part where I said we move forward?
Too
Let's
willing
just
to accept
focus.
lashes every time. It's so funny.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just
No. You're
Focus on getting
ahead.
Scheherazade back.
Yeah.
And we'll just move on.
All right. And we get a shot of this ship blasting off into deep space, and that is where issue 3 ends. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little circle, and everyone can talk about what you're doing and where we can find you. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Jordan.
Hey everyone, my name is Jordan. I am most places on the internet at GM Jordan, either with an underscore or with a dash. You figure out where. Um, um, yeah, I'm mostly here. Um, I will pass it over to Dare.
Hi, hey, and hello. My name is Dare, pronouns she, they, they, it. I am the internet's resident trans femme polyam problem. And you can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet at Dare to Dream RPG. That is DARE, the number two, DREAM RPG. You can find me on Twitch at that same name, where I will be streaming a bunch of Elden Ring Night Rain this week because the brainworms are here. And you can catch me Saturday on Transplanar RPG where I will be back with my fellow hounds doing a hounds one shot. A woo, a woo, a woo. I am so excited, and I will
Hell
have
yeah.
more announcements because Pride is one of those months where I just do a shit ton of things. But with that, I'm going to throw it over to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Oops All Smurf on most platforms. I don't use a ton of them anymore, but I poke my head in from time to time. You can find me in person, if you're in the Chicagoland area, at the Second City on Tuesdays in July. My improv team Swiped Improvised Heists is doing shows Tuesday nights in July. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, come on down. And I'll pass it to Mo.
Hello, I'm Mo. Thanks again for having me for this wonderful stream. It's been great. It's been fun sitting here just listening to the chaos. If you want to follow me, you can find me anywhere on the internet. Mo plays games, either just like together or with dots between words because people and things and taking my title, even though it's newer. Anyways, let's say the point. I'm not doing anything and on the internets now, which is very nice. It's been a very refreshing. Been doing things for me
Love
in
that.
the communities around me. So, yeah. If you want to find me, come to Austin, fight me in a Denny's parking lot. I don't know, like. There we go. Thanks, man.
Awesome.
Back to you, Sean.
All right. Well, I'm High Gain Sad on all socials, and you can find me here on Sundays playing this lovely game with these lovely people, as well as here on Thursday nights playing Eat the Reich for the next 2 weeks. So if you want to come see some sexy vampires killing fascists, tune in for that. But other than that, we will catch y'all next week. Take care, everybody.
Bye.